We live by faith. Because vision is trusting something for vision. Have you ever heard a quote that says, actually, the Bible verse that says that many are the plans of a man in the man's heart, but it's the Lord who establishes them. That is in Proverbs, somewhere in Proverbs. Many are the plans. So that means that people need to plan. Now, I want to ask you a question. How many of us have a plan for the next 5 years? You see, yes, we walk by faith. Because someone will put it, we walk by faith. Yeah? We live by, not by sight. But you see, it's really but it's the Lord that establishes it. It is the wise actually plan. So, I remember I had just finished my postgraduate and I finished, I did a plan, a 20-year plan for your life. Sometimes I come from a Pentecostal background. I'm one who also walks by faith. And sometimes you forget that also the Lord has given us something. And He has given more. He's expected more of. To whom much is given, much is. So you, who is a student, do you even know how many people have not gotten to come to Kabete National Polytechnic? Can't even come. But you have been here. Much is expected of you to be different, to organize yourself, to plan and visionary. And a quote by St. Augustine, I think this one I like, it says, pray as if everything depends on God, but work as if everything depends on you. Yes, you pray as if everything depends on God because it actually depends on God. But you also plan and you work as if everything depends on the Lord has given you divine power, but you have to take the responsibility for you to enjoy what He has given. And so then, my topic, in a big sense, changed from vision for the future. And the topic today I have titled it because I reflected upon which passage of scripture to share with you. And I remember that April. So my topic for today is His voice, my God. His voice, my God. His voice, my God. And that one is, it's the same. It's still vision for the future. But I want you to look at it from this point of view. Because I want from His voice so that you can personalize it. But by the end of this, you will say my voice, His voice, my God. Genesis chapter number 12, from verse 1 to verse 9. I will read it for us. It says, the Lord has said to Abram, go from your country, your people, and your father's household, to the land I will show you. Verse 2, I will make you into a great nation. I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing. Verse 3, I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you, and all the people on earth will be blessed through you. Verse 4. So Abraham went as the Lord had told him. And Lot went with him. Abraham was 75 years old when he set out from Haran. He took his wife Sarai, his nephew Lot, all the possessions they had accumulated, and the people they had acquired in Haran, and they set out to the land, and they arrived there. 6. Abraham traveled through the land as far as the site of the great tree of water at Shechem. At that time, the Canaanites were in land. The Lord appeared to Abraham and said, to your offspring I will give this. So he built an altar there to the Lord who had appeared to him. From there he went on towards the hill east and pitched his tent with Bethel on the west and Ai on the east. There he built an altar to the Lord and called to the name of the Lord. And lastly, he says, then Abraham set out and continued toward Negev. I would have wanted to read more, and I will reference more, but I want to start verse 1 to 3 for the first part. I will share it in two ways. The first one is the path, which is the calling of Abraham. But after this, I want to say your path and your calling. The second one is his response. How did Abraham respond to God's calling? See the sound? So the path, the response. So I want to start with the path. Verse 1. Now I want to ask one context. Here, what are they to Abraham? See I want to request to be given time so that I don't want to start concluding. Yes, I will appreciate that. So he has not been called yet Abraham. Now, when he was Abraham used to worship other gods. Now, this is someone who is not worshiping the Lord. Who the Lord has said, I will choose you among all the people to worship. And so, verse 1, the Lord said to Abraham, go from your country, your people, and your father's household to the land I will show you. He has not been told to which land. He has been told to leave the country he knows, the people he knows, his household. Now, ask yourself, if the Lord came to you today and told you, my brother or my sister, leave. By the way, for those who are elders, you're already living. Leave and go to the land I will show you. Many of you think you might also continue. Okay, let me give us a short testimony. Thank you. I went eager to university. A new first year, fresh. And I remember I wanted to see how my life would turn out. Hata mimi nilikuwa na kujiona nitakuwa nani. Kwa mzuri, kwa mbaya. And for the first year, I did a lot of things. I was in business, I was everywhere. I actually got more in the second year. The first year is a story for another day. But I remember one thing very well. I entered in second year and got born again. I joined the team, and that was a mark in the start of a journey. I am proud to stand here today and tell you, I did agriculture engineering, as you told. So after 5th year, I knew I am going to do engineering. I had already planned out my life very well. I knew by 30, I needed to be a multi-millionaire. I needed to have an own. Have you seen my second name? It's karaoke. I needed to have adults called karaoke. All over here, I didn't see Kikuyus are known with adults. I'm a JJ, karaoke, whatever. That was my idea. By the time I'm eating I needed to be making it in life. Eating life in a big spoon. Now, I don't want to tell you. But let me leave it there first. The second thing I knew is my parents. My parents invested in our studies, especially my sister, because they knew one thing my mom did not like is because she wanted to study, but the father refused to pay his money. So she dropped out from Form 2. She said, my children will study until where they want to get. And so I knew. I even remember wakati nilikuwa naenda naomba kitabu nikiwa primary. Nilikuja nayo nyumbani revision. My dad would look at the book, go buy the book tomorrow and tell me the time is study. You want this book? Study. We would rather miss other things. Studies, we wouldn't. So I knew after 5th year, being the second born, also the firstborn male, I knew the responsibility that it's not time for me to pass. I also provide. I will go do it and finish. So I went to internship. And when I did internship, I did so well, they recommended me to remain. Now, I get a call from our senior. That time I even did not like focus that much. So he calls me, tells me that you have been considered to join STEM. And I ask, so what is required? And I know those who STEM is required for you to fundraise. That time we were fundraising 2,000 every month. Now, when I was doing my attachment, it was attachment before internship, they were offering 25,000 per month, 22,000 per days. So minus 6,000. Hata wewe ile sababu ya kuchanganya. Si already know what to choose. So when I was listening to the CMF talk, I was like, hey, you continue. But I knew in my head, no. Then I called home and told Mom, Mom, I'm considering this thing called STEM. And you people want to fundraising. That's the first thing. They did not start with what they do. They actually fundraise 22,000 every month. And then could I join? So I asked my mom for advice. And my mom told me something that has happened for long. She told me, when the Lord calls, you let her listen. I will pray with you. You will make the decision. By the end of that statement, I knew what she meant. And so I remember going and telling my students, they come out, and I decided I would give them all 1 year instead, then go back to work. I was posted in Kitui. That's where I did my STEM year. And that was it. It was one of the most enjoyable times of ministry. Even to grow closer to the Lord, I never missed it. Never. And even the Lord was reminding me the other day of how diligent to study the Word, to pray, to be found in His presence, to love Him. You see, for me, the path He called was to join STEM. After that 1 year, I was approached for STEM 2. Now, STEM 2 was something a bit different. In STEM 2, I was called to go to Norway. Now, that I did not need to pray a lot. One is we are going. Yes, I will go. That one I already, the Lord placed the burden in my heart, but also, it's not. So, I said yes. And that became one of the most interesting years of my life. I told you time one was the most interesting year. Then I found the most interesting year. When I came back, after coming back from people, I have relatives. Wengine wanakuuliza, mbona ubaki huko? Narudi kufanya tuteseke huko. So you go back and even bring our children to come and join you. I remember when I was coming back, I had nothing. Because I had gone for missionary work. When I came back, I had very small coins. But not enough. But people expected that now I have made it in life. And then before me was another blank. I've now finished 2 years outside my field. See, I did engineering. 2 years, if you got 2 years, it's hard for you to recover. But I wanted to go back. But then, the Lord shifted in me the heart. That's why I decided, what else can I do? And I felt the desire to do ministry work, and especially missionary work. I was not to become a CMF. And so when I was approached, I applied for many positions, which when I was applying, I was telling the Lord, if this is not what you want, may they not even consider me. But if this is where you want me to go, may they call me. And I remember being called, this one I didn't even apply, to be in a position I started off in Focus, as was mentioned earlier. I started as a business development officer. Have I ever done business? Apart from niliuza smoki in campus. Nimeuza smoki, nimefanya kazi ya PS. But I have never done business for a big organization. So I'm called to be a business development officer. In the interview, I failed with flying colors. So for the elders here, please prepare for interviews. Yes, you have prayed. Prepare. They will not ask you how well you pray for this interview. I hope you hear me. When you're talking about plan, also prepare. I did prepare, I failed. But then, so I come out of that interview feeling down, sad, knowing now I need to apply for another job. But then they call me and they tell me, we have considered you, because one, at least we know you. We will give you 3 months probation. See, if you can actually do something. And I am happy those 3 months I was given. Oh, I worked at nobody's business. That year we were able to double our profits. The next year we were able to double our profits. And doubling there is no joke. And I remember it is the Lord who called me to that line. But now He still called me into ministry, where I still fundraise till date. The millionaire 30 wanted to be the one to support me of a kingdom financier. The kingdom financier right now is asking,